Paul Rudd finally aged.
Hi everyone, welcome to This Is Cinema. The most anticipated MCU movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, is nearing us, and Marvel starts to release trailers and promos, and they are just increasing the hype of the movie by teasing various cameos. It's the first MCU mutant movie, and our favorite Deadpool and the legend Wolverine are entering MCU, and Marvel is putting their every effort to make it very impactful as Avengers Endgame. Many promos, trailers, some stills from the movie, some scenes, synopsis, and so much are released about this movie, and in today's video we going to guess what's going to happen in Deadpool and Wolverine movie, based on everything we have known so far. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe, your small contribution means a lot to us. If you haven't watched our previous video about Daredevil vs Punisher, please check it out using the I button above after watching this video. Guys, watch till the end, I hope it's gonna make your time valuable. Now let's dive into the video. After saving his friends and family, using Cable's time machine, now Deadpool lives his life by working as some kind of a consultant in a car manufacturing company. We can see that in his badge here. Deadpool broke up with Vanessa because he thinks she might not be safe around him, and now they are living separately. Everyone gathers together to celebrate the birthday of Wade Wilson, and Vanessa asks him to make a wish. We don't know what he wished for, but at the same time, TVA agents comes there to take Wade to TVA. I think it's because of the time travel that Deadpool did previously. We are not sure whether this movie takes place before or after Loki Season 2. Because after Season 2, TVA is no longer pruning any branches. Loki made them to let grow, to spread the multiverse. Anyway, Wade wakes up in TVA, and Paradox gives a tour in TVA, for Wade to know about what's happening there. Paradox character is gonna be same as that of Mobius, we have seen in Loki's series. So after that, he says Wade is a special guy, and it's his chance to be a hero, among MCU superheroes. I think this is what Deadpool wished during his birthday. Then Paradox tells him about the mission, and gives him a new suit, and katanas made of adamantium. They gives him the temp pad, and using that, Deadpool goes to different timelines, to recruit a Wolverine variant, for accompanying him in the mission. Now he meets variants like Patch, and also other Wolverine variants, and finally end up in a timeline, where their Wolverine let down his entire world. We do not know why Deadpool chose specifically this Wolverine variant. Some says he's the same Wolverine, whom we have seen in the Fox X-Men movies, and some says he's the live-action form Wolverine, from X-Men 97. We are not sure about who's this, and what he did to let down his entire world. Now after recruiting him, Wade takes him to TVA, where Paradox tells the story of this Wolverine variant. Somehow Deadpool gets to know about the evil plan of TVA, and realizes that he's being used for their evil plan to happen. After that, Deadpool and Wolverine fights the TVA agents, and gets pruned by them, and enters the Void, where the TVA dumps their rubbish. In Void, Wolverine and Deadpool gets into a fight among them, and gets captured by the men of Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova is an evil twin sister of Professor Charles Xavier, and we do not know how she and her men ended up in the Void. She uses the corpse of a dead giant man as her base. This is place where we gonna see a lot of mutant cameos. The cameos we knew about till now, and the expected cameos will be discussed in another video. They meets Cassandra Nova in her base, and we do not know what's her motive, and why she captured Deadpool and Wolverine. While entering the base, we can clearly see the sleeves of Wolverine are still present, he did not remove them yet. We do not know what's gonna happen in their base, and while they are in her base, Wolverine removes his sleeves. Here we can see he is there without his sleeves. Alioth comes to their place to destroy them. Huge fight takes place there between Deadpool and Wolverine, and with the men of Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova literally controls Wolverine using her telekinetic power. Telekinesis is different from telepathy. Telepathy means controlling the minds of the other people using their mind, what Professor Charles Xavier does. Telekinesis is controlling others physically without controlling their mind, like what Cassandra Nova does here. After some time, somehow Cassandra Nova gets convinced to help Deadpool and Wolverine from the Void, because she's the one who's gonna open the portal to let them escape. We can see her right there. If she's not there to help them, then she would have stopped both of them in the air using her telekinetic power. But she did not do that. She lets them escape from the void. Some scoopers told previously that Cassandra Nova is going to have the sling ring in Magneto's helmet and she's not the main villain. And now it seems reliable. She helps them to escape, so she's not the main villain. And also we are not sure when the variants of Deadpool gonna make their appearance. Because in this pic, Dogpool was with them when Wolverine had his sleeves intact. But in this scene Dogpool is present with them after Wolverine removed his sleeves. If Dogpool met them before being captured by Cassandra Nova, then why it's not with them in this scene, where Deadpool and Wolverine were tied by the men of Cassandra Nova? So it's unclear now, we need to wait till the movie comes. Now through that portal, Deadpool and Wolverine gonna enter the main 616 timeline. Many people say they will enter the final battle of Avengers Endgame. But I think, they are not gonna touch that part, because it's an iconic moment of MCU, where Iron Man snaps and sacrificed himself. They will not enter and modify anything in that moment. Based on the reports released earlier, Deadpool and Wolverine crash land 616 timeline, and they're gonna visit the iconic moments of MCU from Phase 1 to 4, and makes changes there using their R-rated style. We do not know how this is gonna work, and how they're going to change anything that happened before. In the first trailer itself Deadpool said, "Our little cinematic universe is about to change forever."
Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever.
So I guess they're gonna change some iconic moments in MCU using their style, and it's going to be fun to watch. So after entering MCU, and changing the events, they are going to face the main villain of the movie, about whom we do not know anything yet. The villain might be of multiversal threat, or just a universal threat. No one has any idea about it. And maybe changing the events and defeating this main villain is gonna save the Marvel, like Marvel Jesus. I think this is the scene of face-off between Deadpool and Wolverine, and the main villain. After this they might give a tease about the upcoming major projects and the post-credit scenes. The runtime of movie is 2 hours and 7 minutes, excluding the credits and post-credit scenes. If we include them, it might go about 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is a longer runtime than previous 2 Deadpool movies. But it may not be sufficient, because it's a multiversal film, and there's gonna be a tons of cameos, and to explore the cameos in the plot, a longer runtime should be needed. Movies like Thor: Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Eternals, and The Marvels gets beaten because of their shorter runtime, which was around 2 hours. At least 2 hours and 30 minutes might be sufficient enough for Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's wait and watch. And if you think this video made your time valuable, please like and subscribe, and let's meet in another video. Until then, signing off.
This is cinema.